Cancers. What do we have for cancers? Aries season, cancers. The fourth house message for cancers. Taurus season, a little sextile, a little opportunity. You guys could, work with this energy. Cancers, a little sextile message for this week. So we got the Queen of Cups, Death card, the Devil card, Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Seven of Cups. So look off the bat, we got the Queen of Cups. So y'all good emotionally right now, real good. That's powerful stuff, especially for cancers, because you guys are emotional already. You're always in the waters. A lot of feelings, a lot of emotions flowing around. So it happens, right? It happens. And you guys are able to deal with it right now. You're in control. And again, because Aries is hot, it's still the spring energy, I should say, is still very hot. When it's spring, it's still active. But right now, again, with the sextile, you're very in control. A lot of emotional stability, in control. But then again, because you're a water sign, you're a cardinal water sign, so you're always expressing your emotions, right? But now through time, you guys have learned how to keep it nice and smooth, in control, and not let the tsunami come out. In other words, you know how to deal with your feelings and emotions. And right now, you might be helping some people out. Some family members, friends, they might be coming to you and like, hey, how do you do it? You might give them a little pointers here and there. They're close to you, friends, colleagues, workers. But look, we have a death though, so there's definitely some stuff changing right now. Whether it could be personally, relationship dead, let go, friendship, let go, old job, let go, or probably y'all moving away, you know, to a new state, a new place, a new area. But most importantly, you might be experiencing this death spiritually also. That's the thing, it's always going to be a spiritual thing going on first that you guys might be feeling. Since you're more in tune, you might be definitely feeling this already, happening right now. And then we got the Devil card, so so there's definitely some issues going on right now, maybe some attachments, to certain things, certain objects, certain substances, for some of you guys, you know or again, maybe dealing with a little situation that is connected to all these things right now. So it could be also violent as well. It could be a little toxic, a little controlling, just a little not good right now. But then again, you're a water sign, so you are already connected. I could see some of you guys are gonna have a hard time disconnecting from it. It could take a while, man. It could take a long while to disconnect from that. you know. So hey, do what you gotta do, Cancers. Do what you gotta do. See, and then we got the Knight of Wands. So like we said, we started off with Aries, right? Now we're in Taurus. So the energy of the Knight of Wands is still Martian. It's still very fiery. It's still very, cardinal energy. And you guys are already a cardinal sign. So with the Knight of Wands, right now y'all moving. Y'all Cancers is doing y'all thing right now. So again, with the Knight of Wands, the energy is very powerful. It's very it gets you on your feet. So right now, perfect time to finish those goals, whatever you guys are doing. Because a lot of you can't. Again, you guys are cardinal. So whether it's like some of you's like starting a business, going to the gym, trying to get that money together to buy that house, or again, a car, or even you might be using this energy on yourself. A little self-development, or if you're in a relationship, you're focusing on your partner. So again, a lot of you is using this energy. Not at once, y'all putting it to use. If you're an artist, y'all make music, y'all rap, y'all sing, y'all dance. For the females, y'all got talent with the hair, the nails, cosmetology. So a lot of you guys is using this energy right now with the Knight of Wands. A lot of creativity, and being you guys are Cancers, right? So it's usually gonna be something that you guys connect to emotionally. You feel comfortable with also. So it's gonna be a lot of that. And then if you resonates on that level, you're gonna go and create it, for the whole world to see. But we can see a lot of you Cancers is using it right now. And then again, Taurus season is just bringing everyone back to that awareness. How is the stability looking at that, huh? Is it working out? Is it strong? How is the foundation? We're about to find out. See, but we got the Emperor. Again, more Martian energy. For some of you Cancers, you're comfortable. You're very confident about your situation. So it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking nice. So yeah, I feel good right now. And again, like we said, the fire also brings a lot of visions as well. So you being a water sign already, you're connected with a lot of stuff internally. So when you receive these particular visions, you might be trying to create it as well. So on that sense, is you're picking up the vision, and then you being a water sign, you're connected to it internally. And some of you guys is going for it. Some of you guys is creating these visions. And then y'all putting the energy, and then the work, and then the time, because again, we're in Taurus season, and that's what the sextile we talked about. So I do see some of you Cancers are using this energy to work towards building that particular vision. For some of you guys, and y'all doing it. Y'all not wasting time. Some of you Cancers is on it. Again, cardinal signs are always going to be doing, always creating. And the Cancers is no different, man. They're doing it right now. And then finally, we got the Seven of Cups. But you're still feeling some emotions, a little what? Because again, Venus went into Aries, but it's still like cuspy, it's still cuspy with a little bit of that Pisces. So it's still Aries sea, it's still hot, but it's still misty. That's the Pisces. So it's hot and misty. So it's like a blend right now. So you might be, and like I said, you're a water sign already. So that takes you back to particular feelings and emotions from the past, or even a situation you were involved in, right? And again, being with the water is connected to memory. So it could take you back to a particular time, or even now, currently, for some of you guys, depending how bad, how many good moments you had. So you might be in those little pools right now, and turns into pools of illusion. So a lot of you Cancers gotta be very mindful of that. Don't stay there too long. Because again, we're in Taurus season. You gotta come back and be grounded. But other than that, you guys should be good. But we still want to know how is Cancers feeling right now? How you guys doing right now? We're curious. We want to know, Cancers. So drop a, you already know. You already know, Cancers. Let us know. Let us know. Drop a comment, show some love. Let us know. Let us know, Cancers. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, Cancers.